All right. Don't want to trip over my own shoelaces. So, again, we're here. I just want to tell y'all a little bit about how we got started. I know some of you have heard this story before, so fast forward. But whew, we were picked up by the news in Mississippi because we were showing area youth how to plant, nurture, and harvest a value-added product. Well, harvest and create a value-added product to sell. So our focus was entrepreneurism. When the news picked us up, it came on and said the fattest county in America is teaching their children about nutrition. So that's when we started to say, what can we do to address this problem of childhood obesity? A couple of weeks later, the Global Obesity Summit is happening in Jackson, Mississippi, because at that time, Mississippi was the most obese state in the nation. And we're not anymore. So my husband and I, we put our heads together and we created this community health engagement program. It is entitled the Fat to Fit Olympic Games. We got a lot of flack for using fat, but it is what it is, people. But fat to fit. And let me help some of y'all too, because a lot of people, when you say the word fat, they think about somebody who is overweight or who you can visually assess and say, oh, this person is overweight or this person is obese. But let me tell you, there's a term called skinny fat. So there are a lot of people that you can visually assess and you think that these people are the picture of health. But these individuals can have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and everything, and they call them skinny fat because you visually assess them and you say, oh, they're healthy, they're the right weight, and they're okay. No, they can have the same ailments. That's why it's called fat to fit, whether you skinny fat or you just fat. You know, it is what it is. I was just fat. I tell everybody I was born a size 12. Baby, this about the smallest that I have been in years, honey. My youngest son is, he's about to be 24 years young, so I'm here losing 24-year-old baby fat from the baby. My baby, he's 23, but he'll be 24 June 6th. But I just want you all to know that we are here. We're excited about the program because, again, Jefferson County, after 3 years of the implementation of this program, lost the heavyweight title. We had participants from over 13 counties in Mississippi, and we actually implemented the program in 4 counties in Mississippi. So we take great pride in that because I attribute Mississippi getting healthier to the program. And if we were ground zero for the obesity epidemic in Mississippi and it worked there, guess what, people? It can work anywhere. And so I am over the moon, super excited, elated, just joyous to bring this event to my hometown of Savannah, GA. So we're working, just like I said on the last post, because we're doing it in a new place, it is just like starting over with getting volunteers, getting our local businesses to donate a bike. That is how we get the bike awards. We ask local area businesses to donate a bicycle. It is $100 and it gets you credit for donating a bicycle for the Fat to Fit Olympics, to let the people know who support your business that you care about the community. And it's a give and take. It's a cyclical process. We support your businesses, the businesses support the community. And we love that, because healthier communities are wealthier communities. Because health is the new wealth, people. Because if you have your health, you can get out of any situation. But if you are not able to have your health, sometimes it's extremely hard to get out of certain situations. Just like if you didn't have wealth, if you needed a job, if you had to go get a job, if you don't have your health, that's a problem. So health is the new wealth. I love this mission because it is helping people, especially our young people. I talked about this before. We went outside and we played when we were young. Everything is kind of technical now, and so our children are staying inside and they're getting on the computer and playing games on the computer. And you know, it has its place. I'm not mad at playing games on the computer. I play myself. But it's something we're disconnecting from nature. And to get out in nature, to breathe, to walk, to hear nature sounds, to put our hands in the soil, because we're just not only, the Fat to Fit Olympics is one aspect where we focus on moving your body. The other thing we focus on is what you put in your body, your intake. And we don't talk about dieting and plans and stuff like that. No, really don't. Because everybody's health journey is their own. And you have to find what works for you specifically. So, as I told y'all before, my husband put me on to this young man, Yaki Awakening. And he's intense, but he's good. And because of the information we got from him, we started on a 7-day fruit challenge, which we completed. This was back in November of last year. And so, being a woman of 55 years and going through menopause and all of that stuff, I was doing the exact same thing. And I kept putting on weight, and I didn't know what was going on. And so I started to research that. There's a young lady, I know the name of the book. The name of the book is called Fast Like a Girl. And I forget the doctor's name, but she's very good in explaining the hormonal changes and all of that stuff that's going on in a female's body when she's going through menopause and after. And so I have incorporated intermittent fasting along with the fruit. But we not only do fruit, we do fruits and veggies. And that's part of my challenge, to do fruits and veggies for the 60 days with an occasional omelet and burrito. Fruits and veggie, of course. So, and that's what I've been doing. I got on the scale this morning, and over the weekend, I forgot when I got back on it was last week sometime, but I've lost 5 pounds. And I have just been doing this walking at least 30 minutes, and what I just said on eating. And I don't try to get on the scale a lot because I am strength training, and strength training will show up on the scale. So I don't encourage you to get on the scale very often. Um, go by your clothes and how your clothes fit. If you go by your clothes and how your clothes fit, you'll have a much better um, gauge of how you're coming. Because lifting weights and building muscle, it'll show up on the scale as weight, but you're actually streamlining. That weight is really the muscle that you're building. It's not that you're gaining weight like fat. Okay? So, and you all see behind me, that's the basketball court there. I'm actually going to come out here one day with some more flyers and hand them out for the 3-on-3 basketball challenge that's going to be going on July 19th at the Frank Allen Boys and Girls Club. Our health screenings start at 8 a.m. in the morning. They run from 8 to 10, the health screenings. Everybody that is going to participate in a competition, they have to have a health screening to participate. Once you get your health screenings done, we have a health fair that we're going to have going on. We have some cooking demonstrations that we're going to have going on. And 10 o'clock, we start our warm-up. We warm up, and after that, the competition games begin. And that is jump rope, hula hoop, tug of war, 3-on-3 basketball, relay races, the baby crawl. That is the most fun event ever. So we're going to be doing that. And then after all the games have completed, we pull the numbered tickets. Everybody receives a numbered ticket when they participate in the game. And we pull those tickets, and however many bicycle awards that we get, however many donations, again, that comes from local businesses. So I already told y'all what I want to see. My number's 136. I need bragging rights, Savannah, because Savannah's way bigger than Fayette, Mississippi. But anywho, we divide whatever number we get. Just say we get 10 bikes. If we get 10 bikes, we award 5 on the first day and 5 on the second day. So we pull those tickets, and if your number is called, baby, you get to leave with a brand new bicycle. So much fun. Okay? So people, again, this is your girl, Jazzy J. This has been a Jazzy J PSA. This is walking around the beautiful Forsyth Park in Savannah, Georgia on the 53rd day of the 60-day countdown challenge of the Fat to Fit Olympic Games, Georgia 2024. So, again, let's get it in, people. And if you're doing something on the challenge, if it's eating or walking or whatever you're doing, use that hashtag so I can see and I can shout you out on what you're doing. Because what's going to happen is when we all come together and we can encourage each other and walk down this path together, collectively, we will all get healthier together. And our quality of life will be so amazing. And we will get to do so many amazing things. So with that, people, again, this has been a Jazzy J PSA, and I say, Jazz love, Jazz do it, Jazz on the journey, and always, and I do mean always, people, remember in life to jazz as you see it, loves. Mwah!